Hello everyone, and welcome back to Aarklash Legacy. As I said, I will not be doing too many of these, well, back to back, so I'm only recording 2 episodes again, after the first 2 have now been released. Okay, this area here includes the first really tough fight, so let's take on these guys first. I think I want everyone for now to attack that swordsman. Denzil, however, will go back here. Take on the archers. Nokka will heal herself. Nella can put some lightning into that guy. Okay, increased thorn. Who can actually do that? The elite swordsman? Yeah. For the glory of the bolt, we've seen this already. It's a thorns effect. It basically makes him reflect damage. So let's take that away using Wendaru. And we will also need a heal, and why not? Let's put on another one. Oh, we've got lions coming in from behind. This time they're real lions, not just a group of enemies called lions. Let's take Wendaru up here, maybe. And Nokka, you can taunt this guy. And this one is... Okay, I believe this is a bit of a glitch in the effect text. So this control effect, the lion jumps on its target, knocking down for 2.5 seconds, and bites it for 10 seconds, inflicting 30 physical damage per second, and converts 2 times the damage inflicted as HP. So he's healing himself for twice as much as he's doing damage in this during this time. I believe this exclamation mark square bracket converts exclamation mark square bracket is they tried to make this a bold word as well, so make it a make it bold, but I think there's a typo in there somewhere, I don't know. It doesn't seem normal. Denzil, you're attacking, that's very good, might as well cut some throats. Let's look at the lines, what can they do? They can do their bite, which we've already seen. Physical damage, no particular weaknesses, and swipe of the paw. Just plain physical damage, okay. Nokka. Maintain your defenses. Wendaru, why don't you Sacred Feast Nella? Denzil, you can take on this lion, I guess.
Made me well.
Nokka, your taunt is still on cooldown. Darn. Nella leveled up. Okay, we just saw control root. The root effect is... It's what other games would call immobilization. It basically makes the unit unable to move, but doesn't impact skill use otherwise. Now, Nokka, you can really take the pressure off Wendaru, please, and I will put a heal on Wendaru as well. I'll just show you Nokka's attack. As I said, because she's a tank and this attack costs her health, I rarely use it. Skill tree, yes. Important because our guys have leveled up enough. We can now see skill points on some of them. All of them, actually. Skill points right up here. We have 2 relics. Physical armor and magic damage. Magic armor and mana regen. I lose healing received, but I technically gain mana regen, so let's take it. Do I want this on anyone else? Healing received and physical armor? Yeah. Why not? And I guess let's do this. And put the rest away. Now, we are about to face a fairly difficult boss, so... let's start by turning the statues. Opening this chest, Chaotic Relic and Ring of the Crescent. We need to turn them all before the boss enemy spawns. So I believe this is the last one, which means I will now look at the... oh, we've got a ring. Someone doesn't have one yet. Magic armor and multi-critical hit. This means my critical hit damage multiplier. Doesn't have anything to do with multiple, just it's a multiplier. Physical armor, max HP, and control effects. I don't currently need the reduction of control effects, really. So let's see, anyone who's got a really bad relic? Not really, so I'll just put it away, actually. Now, skill trees. As I promised, bit of a talky bit coming up again. We've now got this skill tree thing unlocked. We don't get new skills, but we can really modify our old ones quite extensively. So, the thing to note here is that each skill, firstly the first skill point is just going to improve one of our skills in a certain way. After that we kind of have them split apart. And this changes functionality quite a bit. One of them usually massively changes the way the skill works. And then finally towards the end we can decide between two of our final perks for the skill. And because Nokka is the tank, I'm usually going off for the Vitae treatment first. Now as you can see, this one, as it currently is, it restores 200 HP instantly and regenerates another 200 over 20 seconds. And once we upgrade it, the regeneration is increased, which I'll do. I can at any point click default settings. It's kind of strange. I would have called this reset skill points or something, but it's called default settings, and that resets all our skill points completely free of charge. We can do this as often as we like, which is nice. I believe on Denzil I will go to improve his Hysteria of the God Rat, his self buff. In this case, the physical armor increase goes from 30% to 50%. Nella, I will work on her knockdown skill. The first upgrade only reduces the MP cost by 25. It's not too huge, but I am eventually going for this. 15 seconds of immobilization without a cast time, so it's an instant crowd control effect, which makes the enemy useless for 15 seconds. Which is obviously great, and I'm sure you can see the many tactical uses that might have. And finally Wendoru. I think on her, for now, I will improve the... I think I'll go for improving the Sacred Feast. And the great thing is, after the next time I do this, so after I upgrade it again, I will go down this path, because this allows me to feast on my enemies as well, which will heal them, but give me mana. The advantage is in long fights, I usually focus my fire on one guy, so most of the enemies will be at full health for much of the fight. So if an enemy is at full health and I heal them for 600, it doesn't do anything. They don't have an extended HP bar or anything like that. So it just doesn't do anything, and I just get the free mana, which is nice. It gives it a cooldown of 10 seconds though, which is can be a little troublesome, but usually works out fine. Okay, now that's all the skill points spent, which means I will have to activate this last statue now, and then we're going to see a boss fight. Okay, this is a true boss, a major elemental of light. And by true boss I mean it's got a name in red. And this is a very... well, it's the first fairly difficult fight. I might actually die, so I'll just save the game. Luckily, I can save mid-combat, which is nice. Now it's got a... actually, let's just go through it. It does magic damage 50 to 50, so fairly fixed, not too fast of an attack. Huge defense against magic, nice, still fairly nice defense against physical. I will not be using Nella to deal damage. Now, we have... these are passive effects, and these are active skills. We have Pillar of Energy. The elemental channels a link with its target for a maximum of 10 seconds, rooted, and inflicts 50 magic damage per second. So if this lasts its full duration, it does 500 magic damage. It's not nice, but it's not too fatal. Lance Blinding, which blinds all enemies within 6 meters for 10 seconds. Blind obviously makes attacks miss. Storm of Light, after 5 seconds, the elemental immobilizes its target and does 400 magic damage to it for 5 seconds. And this effect can propagate to allies which are standing close to the initial target. So if she does that, or he, I think it's a female thing, if she does that on one of my guys, I want him to be away from the rest of the team so that the propagation doesn't take place. And finally, Word of Strength. When the elemental is down to 50% HP, it takes away the life of all of its sparklings. We'll see those in just a second. And this makes the elemental fairly butch. It increases its damage by 80 and its attack speed by 25%. So it more than doubles its damage. Probably triples it if you include the boost to attack speed. Now we have Aura of Light, which means sparklings gain 300 HP per second, which makes... it's basically telling us don't attack the sparklings. And Cold Blood on each attack that he makes. Pretty sure it's a she. Come on, look at that. It's definitely got breasts. Anyway. It slows the movement speed of anything that it attacks by 50%. Now, I want Nokka to attack, I want Denzil to go here and attack, and I want Nella to kind of go here maybe. Okay, let's see what happens. I will need to reposition my guys soon anyway. Now, blindness causes 100% of attacks to miss, but does not affect skills. So I believe Nokka is blinded. It means her normal attacks will miss, but that's not too important at this point. Denzil is also blinded. No, he's blinded, okay. It does not affect skills, but so I could still cutthroat the thing, which I'll do. But his normal attacks will be misses, all of them. It's 100%.
Nicely. Next one.
Okay, here we have the Pillar of Energy, and I believe I will try to interrupt that actually. Okay, now I have to reposition myself a little. Denzil, you can go here, that's fine. Nokka, I want you to go here. Wenderu will go here. And Nella will go a little down, I think, maybe here. Now, there's a reason I'm doing this. These little sparklings have now spawned. These are the sparklings that the elemental skills talked about. They anti-magic silence. I'll show you that in a second. These guys, their attacks don't do much damage, but they have this huge passive healing skill. Passive healing ability. The elemental heals them for 300 per second, so it's pointless to try and kill these. But the positioning is important, as you'll see in a bit. They have a diffraction skill. If the sparkling has too many enemies around him, he increases his chance to dodge by 100%. Which makes it even less intelligent to attack them. Because maybe if you manage to bunch up all your guys on one sparkling, that might do more than 300 damage a second, so you could possibly actually slowly kill them. But if there's all those guys standing around him, they will just dodge all attacks half the time, so again, kind of pointless, but they only do 5 to 10 damage, so that's nice. And they have a healing spell. And this is important. Lunar Gift. After 2.5 seconds of incantation time, the sparkling shoots a projectile towards its target. It restores 300 HP to the first unit hit, which is why I'm positioning the way I am. And passively they have a skill, which basically it's the skill that made them wait and not spawn instantly. Okay, now we have Storm of Light, which I'm going to try and interrupt. Now these guys are casting the healing, so I'm moving Nella back down a little bit again. And Denzil maybe a little up. And as you can see, a bunch of healing. Some of it hit the Magi Elemental. I only have 4 people, so I can't catch all of those healings. But I could catch some of them, and my guys are now all back to full health, which is nice. I'll activate the buffs on Knocker. And Denzil, are you still blinded? No, you're not. We can see the effects we're currently affected by up here over our characters, just like we can see them up here. So why don't we activate Hysteria of the God Rat?
My creators make me well.
Okay, we're about to get another heal. Denzil, why don't you do Shadow Assassin? Wait, are you blinded? Yeah, okay, that was silly. I should have read his reduction effects first. Nella? Knockdown, please. Okay. The Major Elemental has just hit 50% health, so she used that that ability, which we've seen, Word of Strength. She took all the life away from her sparklings, which means we no longer get the heal from them, but neither does she, but she healed herself fully for once. And I will call her she, because as you can clearly see, those are chesticles. Now the attack damage is hugely improved, which means I will move Wendaru down here, because I will need the healing now. Let's put on the Leech Drain and a Star of Vitality. And put a knockdown on. There are bosses later on in the game which are immune against control skills like this, but this one isn't, so I can knock it down to my heart's content. Okay, Denzil, you're not blinded. Wendaru can feast on Nella, and then heal Knocker. Again, no, I don't need to feast, I need to Star of Vitality Knocker.
Fear not!
And what we're seeing now is the effect of the vastly improved damage that the Major Elemental has. You can see she's now... Where is it? Magic damage bonus and percentage attack cycle, so attacking faster and doing much more damage. So we can see pretty much tripling her damage from our rough estimates. Denzil, you can cut some throats.
Flow to me.
Let's get another heal off on Knocker. And we should have this in the bag now. Yes, we do. Nice. Oh, we only get a single relic. And we've already opened that chest. So let's check out our guys. We have a Boring Earring. And magic damage, max HP, and duration of control effects. Nope. I'm currently just checking the stats screen, as you can see right here, or in this area. All the values that will change when I put on this equipment, they will be displaying in green if they improve and in red if they decrease. And I don't believe anyone wants this. Yeah. We're almost at the point of getting a new item from recycling. And we definitely want to save this one. Saving goes really quickly, which is nice. And this is an optional side boss, I believe. If you don't touch the statues, you can just keep going. But I'm going to show you all of them. Now, we are about to receive a little bit of story, which is going to be a nice finisher for the episode, I believe.
I am Aarklash, guardian of the gate. You have no business here. Turn back.
Who are you that you know us?
As I was in life and am in death, I am Aarklash, the first wheel sword. I recognize my kin in this world and the next.
Why are you bound, spirit? This stinks of a trap.
Yes, indeed. Why are you here?
I serve the wheel swords. The Lion have called upon the Chimera to destroy the guild. I was honor-bound to stop her, but I am not strong enough, and with each passing hour, my strength fades. But there is a chance.
Yes? Tell us.
If you attack, I will channel the last of my power, and we may just succeed in driving her away.
Then will you accompany us to the hold and to the patrons? To discover what has befallen us?
I will. I would discover the truth of this, for the wheeled swords are life everlasting.
Okay, interesting little bit of storyline there. I will leave much of it to your own interpretation, so make of it what you will. Now, I would appreciate comments and feedback as always. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.